Hello legends and super legends. Welcome to Veloharmony. Today I do a review of a delicate nature. This is a product that what I consider to be like a health break product. I got a letter from a company that is in Texas here in Austin that produces what they call Potty. The company name is called Potty Packs, Pottypacks, Potty Packs. And so I had gotten an email from someone from the company that said, you know, we saw your channel, we really like what you're doing there, we like the channel, and we're wondering if you do a review on a product like this because we're not sure if you'd want to do this. But basically, it's a product that basically caters to when you go to the restroom, when you go to use the facilities. And I thought, well, I'd already been telling some of the people that I work with that, you know, when you go to grand fondos and stuff, make sure you get there early enough so that you can use the restroom if you want to, because a lot of times most of us go to the restroom early in the morning before our rides, and a lot of times when you go into grand fondo, you're leaving home so early that you don't have the same schedule. You know, you're leaving home say at 4:35 in the morning, and if you normally go to the restroom 6:30, that throws off your schedule, so you end up using these what they call the porta potties and other facilities. And I personally don't care for using a lot of public facilities. I'm real particular, and so this product seemed to be something that would come in handy. And in addition, when I take my girls out, the little kids, they like to use restrooms. They think it's some kind of a social thing. And I don't particularly care for the way some of the restrooms are set up. And so I always like to make sure I put a cover on the toilet seat and all that. That's what I teach the girls how to do. So this product I think will be really neat. They've got two different products that they make. One of them I can say freely is called Potty Pack. Okay, and then this other one, they name the SH and they put an exclamation instead of an I and then a T, kit. Now, the difference in these two products is that one of them has a toilet seat cover, the Potty Pack. So the Potty Pack comes with a toilet seat cover, it has toilet paper, it has wet wipes, and it has a hand sanitizer in this form. So it's easy to slip in your jersey if you want to take it with you for any reason. I mean, think about it. Tom Dumoulin in the Giro d'Italia this year, he needed to go. He ran to the side of the road and he had the number 2 call. Now, not that I'm saying that that's going to happen to you necessarily, but think about it. Those of you who have been to organized rides, what do they have there? Those porta potties? I can't stand those things. I mean, because first of all, if it's been used a lot, you get in there, it's just like waste in a bucket. And I can't handle those things. I prefer to go to grand fondos that have regular facilities to where, and even then, I'd much rather have something, definitely wet wipes to use after, or have something to cover the seat. And think about it, even at work, or some of the businesses I go to, they have these real big tissue rolls on the wall in the stall. And I don't know if it's happened to you, but it happens to me a lot. You start to pull that thing, and before you can do anything, it breaks. The tissue breaks. I'm like, who designed this stuff? So you end up having to gingerly, and then it's thinner than I don't know what. You know, it's just, so no. So when I saw this, I was like, wow, this would be great. And my wife saw it, she said, oh, you need to give me 1 or 2 of those so I can have in my purse, so when I take the girls out, I can use that to cover the seat and make sure they got that, you know, with the hand sanitizer in there. You know, it just came, I was like, wow. So when I saw it, I said, yeah, I can definitely use this. So when we go to the Grand Fondo November 4th, this will be in my travel bag, because I have a bike bag that I take my helmet and other things in there. This will be a staple in there. I'm going to just put it there ahead of time, and I will definitely be getting some. I will put the link below in the description to those of you who want to get some. Now, the other one, the SH exclamation T kit. Okay, I can't say that in this house because I'd have to put money in the swear jar. You know, I got to lead by example. I set that up, and so we kind of do that here, if you know what I mean. It says, don't get caught with your pants down. Field toilet kit. This one does not have it basically says it has everything but the toilet. It even has toilet paper, wet wipe, a disposal bag for those of you woodsmen, if you're a fisherman or whatever, hand sanitizer. Then it says be a happy camper. Like you can dispose of it. They got a trash can on there, or somebody dropping something in the trash can. Now, those of you who have ever been fishing, you're out there for hours or hiking or whatever, you can relate. This will come in handy. So the only thing this does not have is a toilet seat cover, because you're out in the woods. There's no toilet. So there's no point in them putting it in. I believe that's why it's set up that way. So I think it's very practical. I think it's a product that any outdoors person, guy or girl, can use. Because a lot of times you're using facilities that you're not familiar with. You don't know the cleanliness of it. And this one especially, to cover the toilet seat, that's a big thing. I already put some in my bag, so when I go to client offices, I use that. I like to cover the toilet seat. A lot of the offices already have toilet seat covers, but those of us who go to bike rides, organized rides, the porta potties, there are no toilet seat covers. So if you're using that, this will come in handy. At least you know you got your hand sanitizer, so when you get out, because the porta potties, I personally don't like to touch anything in there when I go in there. It's just, something about them. But anyway, I wanted to introduce you guys to them. So this company makes the Potty Pack and the SH exclamation T kit. You know what it means, basically. They could have given it a different name, but I think, they're guys, and I guess that's what they came up with. I like the name of this one, the Potty Pack. I can say that freely around my girls. And so my wife actually grabbed some of the samples, and she's using them. So they already have a customer, because she's definitely going to be buying a kit. They come in a couple of packages where retail is $250 for one, but I think the better deal is the case. Let's see, there's 20 of them. It's about the same price, because 10 is $25 and 20 is $50. So the case is $50 for a case, where you get 20 of them, but each of them is $2.50. The same thing for the potty packs. So the price is the same, regardless of the potty pack. So it's $2.50 each and $50 for 20 of them. So I will be getting a pack of the potty packs, because for me, I like having the toilet seat cover in there. And my wife liked them. She grabbed a bunch of the potty packs. So we're going to make sure that I get some more so they can use them. I just wanted to introduce this product to you. They did not pay me to do this. They asked me if I would do a review or consider doing a review. And since this is something I already tell people I work with, that I coach, to make sure they take care of business when you go to the rides, because you don't want to be uncomfortable on the bike, I felt like this would be handy for the channel. And so it's just something to expose you to. I like the size of it, to where you can just stick it in a jersey or something. But I will have some in my travel bags when I go to Grand Funders. You never know. We had a guy on some of the rides when we used to hook up with UMC, and we used to tease him, because whenever we went to the stripes, it was basically maybe an hour into the ride, he had to go. Every Saturday, he had to go at that time. I guess his body clock was just on that time. So he would wait until when we got to the stripes, while everybody filling their bottles, he'd be in there taking care of business. So, it can happen anytime. And if you're one of those people, let's say you're having stomach problems or whatever, you just slip this in your jersey pocket. I think that's kind of handy. So at least you're covered. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up, and I hope that you guys get a chance to get out. Today's Friday, the weekend's coming up. So I hope you get a chance to get your miles in and get out there. Have fun while you're doing it.